back to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya. Thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below so you can jump around this video. And if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and just thumbs up this video. Just thumbs it up right now. You want to be a part of the Fawn family, you want to be a part of the Fawn squad, and in order to be a part of it, you have to subscribe. You have to be a true Fawn by hitting that notification bell, and the truest of all true Fawns like the videos before they even get going. So are we all ready? Perfect. All right, now this video shout out goes to Jack1. Now, my whole thing has changed, and then it says Jennifer Phillips after that. So I'm really confused with how this update has been working because I've never seen this kind of a formatting before. So I'm not really sure, but Jennifer, I'm assuming, thank you so much for subscribing and for taking the time out of your days to watch my videos and for thumbsing them up. And I'm so happy that you did take the time to leave a comment. I so don't mind that you are more of a silent Fawn. I get it. I often don't have time to leave a comment when I'm watching a video too because life is hectic, everything's chaotic. So I totally understand wanting to be silent or just not having the time to leave a comment, but I'm so happy that you have at least left one comment to make yourself known because I don't know who subscribes, unless you leave a comment. So thank you so much, and your comment was just, it melted my heart. Honestly, it was the sweetest comment ever, and I can't even thank you enough for everything that you said. And oh, you're in Australia. That's right. I did read that. And that you were able to get those Essence products in Australia. That is amazing. We have so many Aussies that are on this channel. It is so cool. And I am dying to go to Australia. One day it's gonna happen. I've never been, and that's one place. Australia I'm dying to go to, and Tahiti I'm dying to go to. Those are two places that are on my bucket list. So I'm so jealous that you get to have Australia while I'm stuck in Michigan. But you seem like the sweetest girl ever, and that is amazing that you got everything and you're loving my recommendations and that you are a Fawn for life. So we're Fawn family, Fawn sisters, and I love you so much. So thank you so much for making yourself known because you are such a doll, and I love having Fawns like you on this channel. It just makes everything so special. This really truly is a one-of-a-kind community, and I love it so much. So thank you so much for that comment. Now, this video is on the new Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful-Look 24-Hour Foundation Broad Spectrum Sunscreen SPF 25. That's a mouthful. Basically, this is off of his Shameless tattoo, and it is a 24-hour foundation with SPF of 25. To sum it up. And it is a buildable foundation up to medium coverage. It is not a full coverage foundation, and it is suitable for all skin types, and it is beautiful. When you put on the first layer, it actually looks like you're not wearing any foundation, but everything is smoothed out, but you still see a little bit of your sunspots peeking through and your blemishes coming through a little bit. So you still do see your imperfections, but they are so muted down and everything is just so much more evened out. but you can't see foundation. It like sinks into your skin and becomes one with your skin, and it really is a very unique formula. Now, when I do the unboxing, I go into a lot of detail on the formula, the innovation behind it, because it is an innovative formula. It is unlike any other formula on the market. He figured out a way to make the SPF a pigment, so there's no flashback in photography with this particular foundation, since there is SPF in it. He dropped 29 shades, deep, dark skin tones with every kind of undertone that, you know, he could mix and match within the 29. I rhyme off a bunch of different undertones, and he says not one of those undertones are going to come up ashy or gray on deep, dark skin tones. So I do ask if any of you chocolate girls end up picking up this foundation, if you can leave a comment down below if that actually holds true and doesn't leave any ashy, grayish undertones, because that would be amazing if he actually created a foundation that doesn't have flashback, that includes SPF, and doesn't have any kind of gray ashy undertones, and then expands the line even more. Because for his first release with 29 shades and as many different undertones as he included, I think it's a pretty damn good first release. Because I know like everybody compares to Rihanna, and then they think Huda Beauty copied Rihanna, where really Huda Beauty would have had to be in production for a year and a half as well, so there's no way she copied Rihanna. But Rihanna's foundation does not contain SPF, so this one would be a better way to go if there like legit is no gray ashy undertone for the darker skin tones, because then you're getting that extra layer of protection. The only downfall is it's not buildable to full coverage. I tried and it does not get there. You can see that if you keep building, it's gonna start looking cakey. So it does stay at a really solid medium, tipping the scales to a full coverage foundation, but you can't get it to full. But it is such a beautiful finish. It blends out effortlessly. I'm in the shade Light R250, and it was like my exact shade. It was crazy. When it like went into my skin, it was my skin. It was beautiful. This is the first medium foundation that I'm in love with. And that's saying a lot, because you guys know your girl is a full coverage girl all the way. And I actually love this. And he even gave us more than an ounce. There's 1.08 ounces in this as well. My only like gripe with this is Sephora, not Marc Jacobs. I think Sephora sent me a tester because I have such a huge gap in there missing of product, and it goes deep down in there. And then what I used up ended up being that hole down there, because I did like everything and then try to build it up. So I want to know if other people are getting theirs with a big missing gap like that, because this wasn't sealed either. So I didn't like that, but I really wanted to review this for you guys, so I did it anyway. And I got mine from Sephora to try to get it as quick as possible, and it came yesterday, but I couldn't film yesterday. So this would not be Marc Jacobs' fault. This would have been bad on Sephora. So I have to go see other reviews if people had this issue, and then contact Sephora, because at the worst, I'm just going to exchange it, because I actually love this one. I'm not returning it, and there may be a time and a place where I'm gonna want more of a natural look. You guys have actually requested that I do a natural tutorial, so this one will come in super handy for a natural tutorial because it's beautiful. So I'm going to stop there because I really go into detail. I show you like the screenshot. Well, it's not a screenshot. I show you my phone of all the images of all the different skin tones that are released. I read you off all the different undertones and all the details in this foundation, what makes it so innovative. The only downfall to this is that there are 2 different forms of alcohol, and I don't know why he put 2 forms of alcohol in this. And one of them is the number 7. It's the 7th? Yeah, 7th ingredient in here. And then the other one is like way at the bottom, but there's freaking alcohol in here. Marc Jacobs, why? Why? Like, I love this so much, but I know my Huda Beauty has alcohol in it too. Like, they're just... Beauty companies need to stop putting alcohol in their product. We take such good care of our skin, and then the foundation is going to counteract that. So that's my only issue with this, is the alcohol, and that there's 2 forms of alcohol in here. Aside from that, this is phenomenal, but it is something to take into consideration if you guys are really against having any alcohol in your products, period, then you're not going to want this foundation. But aside from that, if you really want to know all the nitty gritty, stay tuned and jump into the unboxing. If you just want to see the application, jump ahead to the application, and don't forget to hit that subscribe and that like button. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so here's the new Marc Jacobs Shameless Youth-Look 24-Hour Foundation with an SPF of 25, which you guys know I love. And we actually get a little bit more than 1 fluid ounce. It's 1.08 fluid ounces. So way to go, Marc. Now you guys have not seen my other video yet. I did do another Marc Jacobs foundation while I was waiting for this one to come. I'll be posting that probably on the weekend, and I was like, dang, he only gave us 0.63 ounces, and now he gave us a little bit more than an ounce in this baby. And now I'm on the Sephora site, and this retails for $46. It is a medium coverage, so hopefully it is buildable, but if not, I can't be mad at it because it does claim to be medium. I was just really excited, and they dropped 29 shades. And it does look like a decent shade range to me. I mean, for an initial drop, they kind of have a little bit all over the place. So it's certainly not all inclusive. It's not 40 shades, but I think it's a pretty damn good, you know, first drop for shade selection. So I think he did well. I wonder if it tells, yeah, it does tell you the undertones. So like the deep says very deep with red undertones. And then, oh wow. Nope, then there's a deep with warm golden yellow undertones. We have fair with pink undertones, ultra fair with yellow undertones, fair with yellow undertones, light with pink undertones, soft beige undertones. So he really did try light with golden undertones, medium with peach undertones. Like, I'm just randomly clicking on different shades. Tan with caramel undertones. So, I mean, he really did a great job as far as trying to come up with a ton of different undertones and then 29 different shades, and then hopefully the line will expand even more if this is a successful launch. And it's for all skin types: sensitive, normal, dry, combination, and oily. The finish is supposed to be natural, and this says it's an innovative, medium, buildable foundation with 24-hour wear and first to market flashback free SPF 25 for a youthful look. What it does, have it all with Shameless Youthful-Look 24-Hour Foundation. Inspired by Marc's very own shameless attitude and his tattoo, this innovative foundation lets your best self show all day long. It's clinically tested for 24 hours of long wear, so nobody should be wearing their foundation for that long, and contains a first-to-market technology that encapsulates the SPF in pigment. That's really cool. This innovation makes the SPF visibly undetectable, so there's no flashback in photos and no ashy gray undertones in the formula. So all my delicious chocolate girls, you're not gonna have any ashy gray undertones according to this. So let me know if you girls test this out, and if you actually don't have ashy gray undertones, that would make me so happy, because I know how hard the struggle is for you. I know so many times there's different undertones and you do get that gray ashy undertone, and I would love to know from my chocolate girls. I know I'm vanilla, my sister's chocolate, and so if you guys actually don't have any of that gray, that would be fantastic. And then this separates itself from Fenty because you're actually getting your SPF protection in it as well. And it's a different kind of formula too. So let me keep going. This oil-free, weightless foundation provides buildable medium coverage. Oh, so it might go just from like super lightweight to medium that blends seamlessly. The patented infinity milling process produces superfine pigments that result in the most natural looking self-setting finish. The broad shade range was developed with artists and models worldwide to fit all skin tones and skin types. The perfect level of coverage allows for flexibility across the shade range. Go deeper or lighter depending on your desired look. Okay, I'm really intrigued. Like, if anybody is, you know, deep to dark, I'm really curious to know if this is like legit the truth. Shameless liquid foundation also beautifies from the inside out with skincare benefits. I didn't know that! Including phenomenal hydration. It contains snow mushroom, which is known for its impressive ability to hold on to water. I just learned something new. I've never heard of snow mushroom, and since I've never heard of snow mushroom, I clearly didn't know that it can hold on to water. It's like nature's dupe for hyaluronic acid. I will take it. Where was I? The formula also contains blue daisy extract, known to visibly diminish the complexion dulling effects of pollution. Doesn't this sound like a dream in a bottle? Oh my god, my allergies. Together they help your skin look hydrated, plumped, and more youthful. Go ahead, show off your skin shamelessly. Inspired by Marc's Shameless tattoo, the foundation is a daily reminder to show your true colors and never apologize for being you. I really actually love that statement. Every day we should show our true colors and never apologize for being us. That I freaking love. The idea of Shameless and showing your true colors is being who you are, unapologetic and proud. I actually just got goosebumps. Oh, I love that. One of the most important characteristics in terms of a contemporary youthful look is not that heavy, short of makeup, but something that's fresh and breathes. Sorry, my screen was timing out. Oh my god, my nose! I'm gonna have to like go blow it, but it's just like clogged and then sniffles and then clogged because of allergies. It allows radiance and the texture of the skin to come through. Marc Jacobs, brand founder. This sounds phenomenal. Now give me 1 second. Now that I just wiped all of my primer away because I've already primed my face and color corrected. So you can apply the foundation with his brush. I mean, they always recommend using the brush for a medium buildable coverage. If you want sheer dewy finish, use a damp beauty sponge. I'm gonna first go in with the damp beauty sponge. I have always been a brush girl, but more recently I've been liking the sponge because it's just more delicate on the skin. And then for perfectly shameless skin, apply a thin, even layer of foundation so you get the skincare and SPF benefits all over. Build coverage only where you need it. using a pat and pull motion with the flat side of the brush. Okay, so I'm not using that. And let me take a quick peek at, oh, there's a lot of ingredients. Please don't have alcohol. Oh, there's alcohol. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 7th ingredient. This was like, oh, and then there's like another type of alcohol towards the bottom. This was so winning me. But I know Shelby pointed out that there's actually alcohol in my Huda Beauty, which I didn't realize, and that's actually my favorite foundation to date. And that sucks, but I have so much primer on to protect my skin too, just from elements and everything else. Like, first I like to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. Like, in general, this is my newest routine, is that one first. Then I put my Tatcha all over my face. Then I put my Tarte Clean Slate just in like the pore area. Then I put the Becca Under Eye Primer. I'm extra, you guys know this. So hopefully having that much barrier plus I hydrate like crazy will be enough to protect from the alcohol. So I picked up Light R250. Let's hope. Not too shabby. This is really compact, like so travel friendly. I don't understand why there's like a huge gap. That almost looks like I got, is this sealed? It's not sealed. This seriously looks like it's been used. I mean, another thing, if any of you guys have tried it out, have yours arrived with that much space in there? Like, that's a lot. I mean, I know that they don't always fill it to the top, but I mean, that's a huge chunk. Okay. And it's not sealed, which I don't know if it's supposed to be or not. Ugh. Has a very faint, really nice smell. Wow, that's like my perfect shade. I love when I shade match online and I actually get it right. It makes me happy. But yeah, that is like light coverage. I mean, you can see all of those sunspots and everything peeking through. It's evening out my skin and making it look really pretty and like I'm not wearing makeup. Like, it actually looks like, based off of the first layer, that I don't have makeup on. I just have a more even canvas than this side, but it actually looks like skin. Okay, that amount that I poured out is already gone, and that's without building it up. And just so you know, if this was a tester, I did actually buy mine from Sephora and not Marc Jacobs for the sake of getting it really quickly. So this would not be Marc Jacobs Beauty's fault if you were going to buy the product. And I so try to stay away from ordering from Sephora because of the issues I'm having. But I just wanted to get this as quickly as possible. And it actually came yesterday, but I did have a stupid migraine again, so I couldn't film it for you guys and get it up right away. This is so nice. Like, for not being full coverage, it really looks like it's your skin. Like, if you weren't like full glam eyes like I am right now, and you actually either just threw this foundation on with nothing else on, people would not know you're wearing makeup. And it's weightless. It feels fantastic. But I feel like I'm going to go through so much of this trying to build it up. I'm going to let it kind of dry down a little bit because that can thicken it up. Alright, I'm going to take this Luxie 532 round top blender. It's just softer than my Marc Jacobs, the face brush number 3, and see if this will give me some more coverage. Well, it's not full coverage, but I definitely think it's more like medium full now. But now you can tell that you're wearing foundation as well. So just keep that in mind. But it's still very lightweight. Like, I don't feel it now that I've built it up. It's just that you can tell that you're wearing foundation when you do build it up. But I can handle a little bit of that showing through. It is a really nice foundation. Let's see if it plays well with... I keep forgetting to test this out all of the time. My Becca under eye brightening corrector and then my Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know why. I just always forget to put this on when I'm doing a demo. And I don't forget when I'm off of camera. Okay, so far it's playing well with that. Now let's see how it plays with the Tarte Shape Tape. I think I need to get all this foundation off the back of my hand or it's going to end up all over my pajama pants. Oh, that was really silly. I need to do my neck. I'm gonna do my neck off of camera anyway. Wow, you know that I actually got my shade when my concealer is darker. So now I'm gonna have to even that color out a little bit. Alright, well that all meshed together really nicely too. So it played well together with all of those products, the different primers, the different, you know, brightening under eye concealer. What is it? Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer. The Tarte Shape Tape. Everything is looking really, really beautiful. So I actually really enjoy this foundation. I'm just really curious to know if anybody else is having this issue, because I will contact Sephora if nobody else is having that issue, and if mine is the only one, then I'm going to be exchanging it because I do like this. I just want a full one, obviously. And then I would also love to hear about if anybody else who's of the deep dark skin tones have picked it up, and if there really is no gray ashy undertone to it, because that would be wonderful. So I'm gonna finish up all of this off of camera, and that does it for this video. I think that this foundation is a major win, and if you don't see any comments down below in the description bar, that means that the foundation held up beautifully. It didn't break apart throughout the day, oils didn't seep through, nothing funny happened, and no news is good news. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please thumbs it up if you liked it or found it helpful. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.